I'm Linny right now, I guess. Wait, one moment. I need this treasure chest before I forget it exists. Thank you.
And now I'll make it all disappear.
I learned
Just
how to
kidding.
make... That's not what I meant. No, that is what I meant to open. What is this? Maison Cardinalis's stores. I learned how to make a warehouse. Success. Hello, Lutz. Are you here to send a letter? If so, do you mind if I help you polish it a little? Not right now. Okay, come find me if you need to send any mail. Okay. Hey, it's me. I made it just in time. Why are you so out of breath? I just finished up at the abandoned production zone and ran all the way here. So it's done? The letter's been sent? Great. Your White Lily? Oh, so that's the name she gave herself. All right, to tell you the truth, a young woman asked me to send this letter for her. She looked really sick to me, so I agreed, and I didn't even take a single mora. I'm paying for your compensation out of my own pocket. What? Looking at the contents of the letter, she does seem very sick indeed. I couldn't resist. I needed to say that option. I guess I must have grabbed the wrong letter on my way out. Fiddlesticks. The birthday letter will never get there in time now. Wait, really? So you finally got your letter posted, but it was the wrong one? Wow. You're really living up to your nickname, December. Fate is a cruel mistress. I'd love to stay and chat, but I gotta rush home and get the right letter now. I hope there's still time. Here's your compensation. Pleasure queuing business with you. Now to post that blasted letter to my son. See ya. But, why'd he have to leave? Paimon still has a ton of questions for him. Also, if Lutz is just going to retype the letter anyway, could you not just verbally tell Lutz what to type so that you could just remove the middleman of writing your own letter altogether? Just verbally tell him, like, I does not compute, sir. Never mind. At least we got some coupons. Is this all? It's not even one meal's worth. We could take another queuing commission. Starvation suddenly sounds like a greater option. Okay. That was a side quest that we did. Moving along. How many characters do I have built, though? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so I have 34 that are fully built, and then I'm working on Niviette and Riesli. And then the rest of these, let's just not talk about it. Dory constellation. Hmm. Not a good constellation to have. Okay. Let's go this way. Hello. Wow, we sure are popular. Paimon's getting deja vu. Did you need us for something? All right, I'm hoping you'll join us in launching a protest against SDN. What? Since you're taking part in this game as well, I think you'll understand my position. The rules should be more open and transparent. What's the catch? The competition should restart with the new rules in place. What? Wouldn't that make all the hard work we've done so far be nothing? It really is. What's so crazy about that? It happens all the time in academia. You realize that there's an error in your thesis or methodology, only if you suck, And it completely invalidates the conclusion you arrived at after years of research. Again, only if you suck. Pretty sure that's nothing like this. I'm busy. Find someone else. Paimon thinks you have the right idea, but this isn't a decision that can be made by just us, right? Maybe you could go ask the others as well? Estienne will only change the subject, and as for Rave, you kids had better keep your guard up around him. Us kids? Huh. That kinda grinds Paimon's gears, but maybe that really is how other people see us. Anyway, thanks for the tip. But Paimon's not sure we can help you. Fine, I anticipated as much. What do you need, Moody? I will help you. Oh, you're stuck in the loop. Me too, apparently. The Sumeru loop quest also went on forever. Fine, I anticipated as much. Then I'll have you do it. Good luck out there. My luck hasn't exactly been great, but I won't be throwing in the towel that easily. Unless you're stuck in the loop of that quest that you were doing earlier and you're just literally going around and around. Because the answer was just, I think, to walk up to a fountain and take something out of the fountain. That I didn't know you could take out of said fountain. Okay, Paimon also hopes that your luck improves. Meet back at the usual place. What's the guard doing here? You again, I see. Just who I was looking for. Did something happen? The investigation is ongoing, so I can't disclose any specifics to you. However, I'd like you to answer a few of my questions. As you probably know, the missing records need to be recreated. This isn't necessarily bad news for him, but without those records, he won't be able to leave this place, even if he has legally redeemed himself. As such, I hope you can answer my questions honestly. Do you know when Caterpillar arrived in the Fortress of Meropide? He just said that he came here a long time ago, so we don't know when exactly. Then I don't suppose you know the specifics of his sentence or crime? No, we don't. Do you know anything about this master he mentioned earlier? Paimon doesn't remember Caterpillar mentioning him before. Have either of you observed anything peculiar happen while speaking to him? No? Not so far? Okay then. That's enough questions for today. It doesn't seem like you know very much, but if you do notice anything strange, make sure to report it at once. It's for your own good. Noai leaves. I don't know. Caterpillar's my friend. He's not done anything to me. He's trying to help a little girl. Just leave him alone. Let him help the small child. Sir, let him help the small child. Looks like we don't know much about Caterpillar after all. But if he doesn't want to talk about his crime or sentence or anything like that, Paimon thinks we'd better not press him. I'm not really concerned about any of that. That's his business. Well, he didn't ask much about our past either. But whatever the case, he's doing a good deed right now, isn't he? Lenore seems to really trust him as well, so he's probably not a bad guy. At least, for now, right? You can never go wrong with a little caution. Yeah. After you wait patiently for a little while, Caterpillar returns. Miss Storm, Miss Paimon, you're both so fast. I got carried away talking to Miss Galvana. She even gave me some candy. She said they're made from a fruit that grows on the trees in a desert oasis. I asked her what kind of place a desert oasis might be, and she said it's a little body of water surrounded by a vast sea of sand. Doesn't that sound just like the fortress? Except, you know, opposite since this place is surrounded by water. So, in fact, it does not sound like the fortress because, referring to your own statement, they are opposite. Okay, once you leave this place, maybe you'll get to go there and see it for yourself. That reminds me, after all the hard work we've done, we must have advanced by now, right? Speaking of that, I asked STN, and here's where things stand at the moment. Well, at least we now have a decent lead on Darcy. That's something. You mean we basically haven't advanced at all? How could that be? Looks like the competition's been hard at work too. Indeed. Rave has some contacts, and the researcher and detective's assistant will have their own ways. Surely this isn't the time to be singing our rivals' praises. Is there really nothing we can do? We're definitely going to lose at this rate. We're going to lose? But if we lose, we can all stay here in the fortress, right? We've talked about this before, Lenore. If we stay here, we'll have to worry each day about being taken away by evil sorcerers. Oh, then I guess it would be better to leave. But Miss Paimon said we're definitely going to lose. We're not going to lose. The game's not over yet. There's still enough time. We're going to win this. Yes, if I kill the competition, then by default, we win. An underdog victory would be more exciting. The fact of the matter is, there are only 2 teams ahead of us. We've got nothing to worry about. There isn't much time left until the deadline, SDN said. Let's just meet at the message board in the administrative area next time. Oh, there isn't much time left until the final results are announced, is there? Paimon has a feeling she's going to toss and turn in bed all night. You can tell me in secret if you feel scared, Miss Paimon. Seriously, a kid like you worried about Paimon? Paimon won't get scared. You're the one who should be scared. Paimon hopes you'll have sweet dreams, Lenore. Whenever I'm done playing the games I'm playing now, I need to pick a game that is fully voiced so that I can rest. Don't worry, I've had lots of nice ones. In fact, I wish I could give some to the 2 of you. Take a break nearby. I can do that. It's my turn to tell a story. I've heard enough stories to tell one of my own now. All right, you can be the storyteller this time. Okay, my story will also begin in the giant's garden. Long, long ago, in a garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince, a princess, and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. What the witch wanted more than anything were some of the purple flowers, but the mean giant treasured them so much that he wouldn't let anyone pick even a single one. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch asked, I am in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. You have so many already. Could you please share just one with me? But the mean giant refused. Every flower in my garden belongs to me, the giant shouted. I won't share them with anyone. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch continued, please hear my tale. I traveled here from a fountain in a far-off distant land. An Oceanid there has fallen ill, and the scent of those purple flowers brings her comfort. If you could give me just one of them, perhaps her condition will improve. But the giant, who didn't have an ounce of compassion in his heart, callously refused the witch's request. What did an Oceanid in a faraway land have to do with him? Then, the witch asked, is there anything I can do for you? I know many magic spells, and I could use my magic to help you with someone in exchange. Will you agree to my request, kind-hearted giant? The giant thought it over, then said that he had lost something very important to him. If the witch could use her magic to help him find it. So they made a deal? Yes. In the end, the witch's friend recovered, and the giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? At least in this story, everyone gets a happy ending. The game will be over soon. We have to turn this around today in addition to taking commissions. Paimon wonders if there are ways to get tons of coupons in one go. Who knows? Can I just beat up a bunch of people and take their coupons? That'd be the ideal situation. Okay. The south side of the dormitory block, or the southeast side of the production zone's upper level. Okay. I will figure that out, I guess. Let's see. Oh, quest icon. Fantastic. How is there still more stuff for me to steal? You two, please wait. I hear you're people of leisure who never turn down a request. That is correct indeed. Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. But I was thinking, since you accept any and all requests, you must be very capable, so I'd never need to take care of you. Indeed, it would be more accurate to say that you two can take care of me. Sure, but no discounts. I know the rules, don't worry. Regardless of the outcome, I will compensate you according to market rates, but Mora is useless here, so I'll pay you with coupons. We'll be compensated no matter what happens? Really? Absolutely, and totally correct. Our task is just that difficult, you see. It's that Nizami's fault for being great with his fists, but for using them where they shouldn't have been used. I'll be staying here for a while longer, so I need a place to pursue my studies. It's best if it has a bookshelf, a table, chairs, and a board to write on and stick materials to. I'm sure you know exactly what place I'm talking about, but it's simply not available. And there's no point in asking, but I believe that a room on the opposite side has the same internal structure and should be usable. But it's a really strange place. It seems to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen the person, nor even seen the doors open. Then how do you know its layout is the same? So I appointed Nizami as my representative. He was always reliable during the time I employed him as my bodyguard. However, he got into a disagreement with the occupants and negotiations broke down. Maybe communication and negotiations have never been his strong suit. Indeed. It didn't even look like a negotiation. He just hammered on the door with his fist, standing outside and shouting. It was a truly shocking moment for me. How unprofessional. Also, he just disappeared off the screen. Paimon suspects he was never a professional when it comes to things like this. As such, I'd like to ask you to act as my representative and negotiate with the occupant to rent out the space he is currently occupying. I expect the price to be a maximum of 54,000 coupons. Oh my gosh. You may not succeed, and that's fine, but at least give it a try. I'm counting on you. Negotiate with the person behind the door. Joke's on you, sir. There probably isn't a person behind the door. According to Nicole, non-Fontanians seem to be discriminated against. Will he ignore us as well? Is there a better way to go about this? I'm just going to knock on it. Oh, there's a friendship bar. Who is it? These options are all hilarious. Ask not my identity, nor inquire as to my origins. I'm gonna be honest and say a nameless traveler, an adventurer crossing all over the nations of the world. Since when did this place become a scenic attraction? Stop playing around, Storm. Don't forget what we're here for. We were asked to discuss something with you. Well, we were hired to ask about renting this room of yours. Of course, the client will be happy to pay you in coupons. Something similar happened a while ago. The client of yours really refuses to give up, huh? You were sent by that guy with the really funky way of talking, weren't you? Forget it. Out of respect for his perseverance, tell me his offer. Yes, looks like we've still got some room for communication. Nicole told us about his expectation for the price. If we're making the offer, should we reveal his budget from the get-go, or should we try getting a bargain? It's haggling time. Then 27,000. What do you think about 27,000 coupons? 27,000? You kidding? Are you here to insult me? That offer's even lower than before. I didn't even accept the offer from that psycho who hammered on my door, and the offer was way higher then. So what makes you think I'd accept this one? What do we do, Storm? Do we still stick to this offer? The market price is falling, and it will only fall further. Really? Does Nicole really want this room? I'm sure he's willing to pay handsomely for it. Well, everyone has a limit to their patience. You've already rejected him firmly twice, so, you know, maybe he's feeling discouraged. It's half now, and next time it might be... Oh, maybe there won't even be a next time. Give me some time to consider. Hey, door guy, you done thinking? All right, I'll take it. But tell your client to come speak to me himself. All right, let's head back and pass the news to Nicole, Storm. 2 hours and 40 seconds. Tell me, Moody, am I anywhere near the end of this ordeal? Or no? Not really. Okay. Unsurprising. We're back. So here's what happened. You give Nicole a detailed blow-by-blow account. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, I always keep my word, so here's the compensation we agreed upon earlier. Now what am I going to do? Only about halfway, huh? I saved you 27,000 coupons and you only gave me 280. Give me the difference.